Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Dr. Lamb, 1992, the much anticipated Dr. Lamb. This was not a Adrian recommendation. It just happened to be sitting in my saved queue on Netflix, and it slowly moved its way up to the top. Because I couldn't get Dynamite Brothers replacement disc, so I ended up finishing this one, man. This is going to be a Hong Kong Category 3 film. Now you may be asking yourself, what the heck is that? It means no persons younger than 18 years of age are permitted to rent, purchase, or watch this film in the cinema. Well, so much for that. It's been going on from 1976 all the way to 2015. But I posted a link in the description box. Anybody can watch it on YouTube. And man, this movie is brutal, man. I don't know how some of these gore hounds are saying it's weak. There's even more vicious movies than this out there. Really? I was reading this review on IMDb. I was just pulling it up. This movie Dr. Lamb made me squeamish, like sick to my stomach. I was eating dinner when I was watching it, and it reminded me of that Garcan Film Man review of a movie that I can't remember right now. Okay, that's not the review that I was looking at. But anyways, it's about this. Well, it starts out this kid is like pulling down his kid sister's pants, and anyways, this boogeyman dude on IMDb says that it's not even close to the Untold Story or Run and Kill. Okay. Never heard of either one of those, but Dr. Lamb, what can I say about this? I've got the disc here. I'll show it to you. There it is. I can't read any of it, and the English subtitles are terrible. For instance, when they say evidence in Chinese, in the subtitles they spell it evident with a T, not evidence with a CE. That's just one example, but you see a lot of bad translations in the subtitles. This is Charlie Chan's Secret. Spooky kind of haunted house. Charlie Chan with Warner Orland. 1935. Dr. Lamb. Wow. This movie is crazy. Category 3, Hong Kong. That'd be interesting to see all of the Category 3 Hong Kong movies. If they're anything like this, man. Like I said, I started to get squeamish, sick to my stomach. Even the female cops started throwing up after watching some of the same movie. Because what happens is, well, let me see if I can explain this. Okay, so it starts out with the psychopath dude. As a kid, he bets his friend, takes money from his friend to pull down his kid sister's pants, and he's just tugging at him, but then he's peeping on his parents having intercourse. Under the sheets, you can't see anything again. And so that's sort of sets the stage for the Hong Kong police to get a hold of this dude's photographs of dead corpses, all mangled up, and naked Chinese women corpses all mangled up. So the Hong Kong police get a hold of his pictures. What he does is he kills. He's a taxi driver now. He kills women. Then he brings them home. I think that his first victim, he stuck in the couch. He brought her out when everybody had left. He's got a big family in that little tiny apartment. It's very crowded in Hong Kong. And then he puts her on like a piece of plastic. He gets out his little Black & Decker handsaw, starts moving it towards her armpit, and then you see all this blood splatter on his face. The camera switches over to his face right when he's about to slice her up. Save money on the gore effects. I guess that's what they're talking about when they complain that there isn't enough gore in this for a Category 3 Hong Kong film. But it still made me queasy because you see the blood splatter, you see pieces of Chinese woman's flesh go into the fish tank and the fan. Must be hot in Hong Kong, hot and muggy. But yeah, he starts dancing around with his Black & Decker saw, like a Leatherface, and he's playing this Hong Kong version of 9 Inch Nails or Clock DVA. I know Jeffrey Dahmer was into Clock DVA. This dude is kind of a mix between Jack the Ripper and Jeffrey Dahmer, because he keeps picking up drunk hussies. They're like throwing up on him, and so that's his justification for this kind of weird fetish that he has, chopping up naked dead bodies. Comely Hong Kong women, and then taking pictures of it and taking videos of it. And his last victim is a lot different, though. But I think there were a total of 4 murders, and it was based on a true life story from 1982, I guess. Supposedly it is. there was actually a taxi driver who did this kind of atrocities. And man, uh, next woman is kind of a hussy drunk, kind of similar to the first one, but she's not throwing up. She's just kind of, I don't know. He starts pounding on her in the taxi until she's dead, and then he gets out a scalpel. He's got this weird collection of Chinese women's breasts that he sliced up, and it's got black humor too. When the cops are looking at his apartment, they start fumbling with the formaldehyde jar with the women's breast preserved in it. and the fat Chinese Hong Kong cop, he's like, the breast pops out when the other cop starts fumbling with it. And the fat dude gets splashed with the formaldehyde, and he's like catching the severed breast. And then he starts, it's all slippery, so he starts fumbling with it, and it lands on the women cop's back. And she starts freaking out. She was the one who was throwing up later on when she saw the necromania video that he took, like 40 minutes of raping this 17-year-old girl. He was pure and innocent. He wanted to marry her dead body, but he got all bent out of shape that she tried to run away from him. So he strangled her. He gets some kind of he's like the moon killer in Dr. X. He gets some kind of urge to kill these women when it's raining and thunder. Not when the moon shines, but it was when it's raining and thunder. And whenever he kills a woman, he puts action on his time card with the taxi company. I think the second victim, he's like staring at some anatomy book while he's slicing up her breasts to put in some formaldehyde jar. That was pretty gruesome too. I think during each one of these kills, I was eating something. I started to lose my appetite somewhat. But man, if this is a weaker version of a Category 3 film, I'd be hesitant to see what the more extreme version looks like. Holy cow! And what else? What else was I going to say? Oh man! Oh, halfway through the movie, so he's getting when he gets taken into the police station, he's like getting tortured by the cops to admit that he killed these women, and he doesn't actually admit it until the cops show his sister pictures of her daughter that he took. Like, I couldn't really see her. I guess it was she had her hands behind her back. Some little kid, his niece actually. So when they see that, when his father and his sister see that, they start torturing him, and the cops just let him loose on him. And about half the way through the movie is when you see the disgusting flashbacks, the revolting flashbacks that gave it the category 3. I'm presuming is from the last half of the movie that made me sick to my stomach. But anyways, I love this flick. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. Definitely tested the boundaries of good taste there, which is something that I try to do. Try to shock myself with this kind of crazy crazy films like this. But man, this one really blew me away. Holy cow. It's I think it's even more revolting than Salo, honestly. I mean, maybe not as bad as Cannibal Holocaust, but Salo wasn't that bad, in my opinion, compared to this. This really kind of surprised me. I wasn't expecting it, but anyways, I think that's all I've got to say about this. My coworker, the 21-year-old Filipina, the little chubby gal that I became friends with very quickly 6 months ago. She's back in the office again. She's not working from home, so she's constantly bugging me. She's like super high maintenance. She thinks that I'm her 10th boyfriend or something. Like, she's asking me for gum and breath mints after she eats a sandwich. She's asking me to help her pull out a little memory stick from her laptop because I guess she can't grab it with her fingernails. When she comes to my desk, she's always like pulling her hair back so I can see her ears. She's got some fancy earrings, and her ears are kind of medium sized, but they look big because her head is so small. And I think she's trying to get me to look at her ears all the time. And she had another one of her sleeveless tops, kind of V shape down here. I really couldn't see much though. I couldn't really see her cleavage. Like that top, she came in one day. Whoa! And even my coworker said she was pretty. And I said, yeah, she's 21. There's like 29 years age difference there. And she's having trouble sleeping at night. I don't know why, but she likes to talk a lot. She likes to come bug me for stuff, like I said, and I don't know. I just wish I was like 25. But anyways, I paid a couple bills today. I invested a little bit in Robinhood, and then the stock market promptly crashed. I lost some money, but just got one bill. It's not due until May 22nd. And I get paid twice next Friday, so hopefully I can, if I don't get my car bill, I can just sock some more money into the Robinhood. My goal is to have 20,000 in Robinhood. I think I have 12,300 or something right now. So I'm on a pretty good pace, and I'm getting my my other class action settlement next month, around the middle of May, hopefully. It'll probably only be about $500 after taxes, but it'll definitely help me save money. I've already prepaid 2 bills, 12 months. Well, going through the Charlie Chan disc, I'm done with Dr. Lamb. They got a bonus feature about detective stories during the 20th century. So I'm watching that. It might be a while before I finish Charlie Chan's Secret, but I don't know if I can finish it tomorrow, but maybe I'll get Dynamite Brothers in the mail tomorrow, if I'm lucky. I think YouTube took down Nail Gun Massacre. I can't find it. But anyways, just want to get that review in. If you're a gore hound, you you might like this, but then again, it might be too tame for you if you've seen any of the other Cat 3 films that I mentioned from the IMDb reviewer Boogeyman. So cool. I'm glad Dr. Lamb turned out well. I'm not too sure about Dynamite Brothers though. I have to see if I can muster up a 5 out of 5 stars for that one. Doesn't look very likely though. Laters.